Just like with any other activity, choosing the right gear is super important, especially with backpacking. Now, the end goal is to be as light as possible. You don't want to bring too much junk with you and end up like that crazy guy that's carrying everything but the kitchen sink. So let's go show you the top 5 items that you need to go backpacking. Piece of gear number 1, as the name of the sport would suggest, is a backpack. Now what you're looking for in a backpack is something that fits comfortably because you're going to be wearing it a lot of the time, and something that's big enough to hold all of your gear. Piece of gear number 2, and one of the most important pieces of gear that you're bringing with you, is the clothing on your back. It should be active wear. Sports clothing works great, and it's great for keeping you dry and keeping the sweat off your body. Piece of gear number 3, water filtration. Very, very important for backcountry backpacking. What you need is a simple filter like this one, and it'll keep you alive. Oh, hey. Piece of gear number 4, a nice backpacking sleep setup. That means you need a tent, a sleeping pad, and a sleeping bag for a comfortable night's sleep and to keep you out of the rain. Item number 5 is the good old map and compass. You should never be leaving on a trip without these, and it really helps if you learn how to use them before you go out into the woods. So for more information on what gear you need and how to backpack properly, visit my website, www.aptitudeoutdoors.com. I'll get you hooked up. Shameless plug, shameless plug, shameless plug.
All right, now that we understand what gear we need to bring with us to be able to backpack safely in any backcountry scenario, let's head back all the way up to New Hampshire and continue our journey with the Mountain Mentors crew and see what trouble we can get ourselves into.
Ow. All right, so we spent the entirety of yesterday and all of last night in the pouring rain, and to be completely honest, it was not that fun. But this morning we have some decent weather. We're getting our camp chores out of the way, we're packing up, and we're getting ready to head down the trail for day 2 of our hike.
Now, as anybody who has ever gone camping before can attest to, rainstorms are not conducive to a good night's sleep, and on day 2 we were all pretty whooped. The upside to having bad weather on a trip like this is to teach these kids that you need nothing more than grit and sheer willpower to make it through just about anything.
I don't know if you can see that, but that's the trail. The kids have definitely all beaten me up there. I think we're about to get nailed with some rain. Hopefully I'll be to the summit soon, because to be honest, I'm pretty whooped. I don't know where we started, but it's been a long way. That's all right. That's what we're here for. Just stumbled upon some fresh blueberries up on the mountain. Doesn't get any fresher than that. Good stuff.
Our group arrived to Ethan Pond late in the afternoon, and we spent our time soaking up the amazing mountain views. As the sun started to set, we got all of our camp chores done, set up our tents, ate dinner, and got ready for bed after another successful day in the mountains.
Here we are on morning number 3 of our hike. We're packing up our gear, eating breakfast, heading down to the trailhead where we're taking a ride over to the Androscoggin River, and we're going kayaking for the rest of the day, so it should be pretty fun.
For many of these kids, it was their first time out on the water, and let me tell you what, it was a great first experience. We saw tons of awesome wildlife, we got to play in the river, and we got to spend the day enjoying the mountains.
Today is our last day in New Hampshire, and over the last 5 days, we've spent our time exploring the White Mountains. We were able to go backpacking, hiking, camping, and even kayaking. And one of the best parts of this trip was seeing a moose up close and personal.
Under oath, 1 bull moose, river left.
We saw one big bull moose.
Thank you. I personally had so much fun out here, and I really hope the kids learned a lot. But now it's time to pack up all of our gear and head back to Toledo.